Welcome to Own Your Power, the podcast from FG Own Your Power, where we turn the hard truth about bullying into tools you can actually use. How to report workplace harassment, step-by-step guide. Let's get into it. Recognizing workplace harassment, more than just being uncomfortable. Workplace harassment isn't just a fleeting feeling of discomfort. It's a pattern of unwelcome behavior that creates a hostile work environment or interferes with an individual's work-life performance. While many people might dismiss subtle aggressions as just how things are, understanding what legally constitutes harassment is your first crucial step. Harassment can take many forms, including verbal, offensive jokes, slurs, threats, physical, assault, impeding movement, or visual offensive pictures, gestures. It can be based on protected characteristics such as race, color, religion, sex, including sexual orientation, gender identity or pregnancy, national origin, age 40 or older, disability, or genetic information. A single offensive incident, unless extremely severe, usually doesn't qualify as harassment. Instead, it typically involves repeated, unwelcome conduct. It's vital to recognize that harassment is often insidious, chipping away at your psychological well-being over time. The American Psychological Association notes that prolonged bullying exposure, a subset of harassment, is linked to CPTSD symptoms, highlighting the severe long-term impact.
Understanding this isn't about being too sensitive, but about protecting your mental and professional health. The power of documentation, your first line of defense. Before you ever utter a word to HR or management, your most potent tool is meticulous documentation. This isn't about paranoia. It's about building an objective, indisputable record of events. Your memory alone, while valid, can be challenged or blurred over time. Concrete evidence, however, stands firm. Start a private, secure log, not on company equipment, detailing every incident. For each entry, include the live date and precise time of the incident, the live names of all individuals involved, harasser, witnesses, you lie a factual description of what happened, what was said, and by whom lie your immediate reaction and any observable impact on your work or well-being, light location where the incident occurred. Allay any physical evidence, emails, texts, screenshots, notes to face property. Regarding digital evidence, be particularly diligent. The RAND Corporation 2025 highlights the emerging threat of AI-powered deepfake harassment, even in K-12 schools, emphasizing the need for robust digital evidence collection. While deepfakes are currently rare in typical workplace harassment, the principle of securing digital communications, screenshots, and metadata is paramount. Don't delete suspicious emails or messages. Instead, consider saving them to a personal device or printing them out.
This meticulous approach ensures that when you do report, you're presenting a compelling evidence-backed case, not just an accusation. Understanding your employer's policy, know your rights and responsibilities. Every legitimate organization should have a written policy addressing harassment. Before you consider reporting, take the time to locate and thoroughly read your company's official policy. This policy often outlines the definition of harassment, the reporting procedures, who to report to, and the company's commitment to investigation and non-retaliation. Knowing your company's policy empowers you in several ways. Firstly, it clarifies the internal process you are expected to follow. Secondly, it helps you understand what protections are theoretically in place for you. Thirdly, if the company fails to follow its own stated policy during your reporting process, this can be significant in any later legal action. According to StopBullying.gov (HHS), comprehensive federal anti-bullying guidelines emphasize the importance of clear reporting mechanisms. Pay close attention to who the policy designates as reporting avenues. It's often HR, a specific manager, or an ethics hotline. If your direct supervisor is the harasser, the policy should outline an alternative reporting path. Document that you have reviewed the policy and note any questions you have. This preparation makes you a more informed and confident reporter. Reporting to HR, crafting your message professionally.
When you've done your documentation homework, the next step is typically to report to human resources. Schedule a formal meeting rather than ambushing HR in the hallway. This shows respect for the process and allows HR to allocate appropriate time. During the meeting, stick to the facts, present your documented evidence, and maintain a professional demeanor, even if you're experiencing significant emotional distress. Here's what to say and how to say it. Lie, I'm here to report incidents of workplace harassment that I have been experiencing. State who the harasser is. Refer to your documentation. I have compiled a log of incidents, including dates, times, and details, which I would like to share with you. Clearly articulate how the behavior violates company policy and/or creates a hostile work environment. State what you want. I need this behavior to stop, and I am requesting a formal investigation into these incidents. Last, ask about the next steps. What is the standard procedure for investigating such claims, and what is the expected timeline? Inquire about interim measures. Are there any immediate steps that can be taken to ensure my safety and well-being during the investigation? For example, requesting a temporary change in reporting structure or physical location. Send a follow-up email after the meeting, summarizing the discussion and reiterating your request for an investigation.
That's it for this episode of Own Your Power. If this helped you, share it with someone who needs it and find 40 plus free tools to recognize, document, and stop bullying at fgownyourpower.com. You've got the power. We'll see you next time.